Something new for y'all. Boy, you gonna turn some heads with this one. Go ahead on, Nissan. You saw what it was. Y'all was ready for some new reviews. I've been waiting. I've been uploading at a slower pace, mainly because I reviewed pretty much everything, seems like. And I was waiting for the new models to come out, the 2016s, and they're slowly rolling out. And this is one that I'm sure a lot of people are gonna be excited to see. You know, it's the Nissan Maxima, a pretty popular model that was due for a refresh. So here we have it. As you can see, it's drastically different from the previous generation, and that's in a lot of good ways. First of all, you can tell the quality materials lining the cabin. Everything feels good, feels premium, soft touch. The seats are still that cloth material that Nissan uses, not really leather seats. But everything else is very much damn near Infinity quality. This could be an Infinity, and I don't think people would tell the difference. Nice matte accent lines, the console. This is all a tough, soft touch material. Very rugged feeling, with a nice blue accented stitching detail across the top of the panel. Chrome accents all around. Chrome door handles with shiny plastics to give it some pop. And of course, this is the soft touch material on the panel. Soft on the armrest. You have chrome accents on your window controls. Power locks, power side mirrors. Of course, you'll have that. The wheel is wrapped in a, well, I don't think this is leather, but it's like a soft material that feels pretty good. You know what that is. You know who that is. Always yelling some nonsense. Get me off of this steering wheel. I'm tired of this. Or maybe they just got stinky breath or something. Bluetooth. My camera does not want to focus for y'all. I'm trying to do it. Volume controls. Nice little accents on the steering wheel to give it some pop. You know what it is. Bout. The instrument cluster is lined with some chrome, well, matte chrome around the edges, and it's illuminated in a white light with a blue accent. Let's see. You have automatic light controls. There you go. Your illumination controls for the dash. And trip reset. I'm really getting frustrated with my camera. My camera already sucks enough. I don't need the focus to keep playing around like this. So, you have controls in the screen here that you access with the little arrows. There you go. You can control audio. You got GPS controls. You can control the radio. You have GPS controls. You have a drive computer, fuel economy, pressure sensors, straight speed readings. Personally, I would probably keep it set on this one with the compass and the miles per hour. But yeah, that's pretty nice. 400 miles on a full tank. Not too shabby. This is the main update, the center console. So let's get to it. Beautiful large screen with navigation, but there are also other features down here that you can get to. You know, maps, navigation, settings, phone, audio, whatever you need.
They don't have Jordy Nelson as a deep threat. You know, he's lost for the season, but
the radio sounds pretty good. Also is HD radio compatible, HD radio ready. Something to start looking for now. Camera, predictive course lines on. You know, you have a review camera obviously, and you have an option to set, you know, those lines that pop up when you're moving. Some people might not like that, so now you can turn that on or on and off. Personally, I like it, so I don't know why you would turn it off, but hey, to each their own. The other controls on the console are pretty much the same. The buttons look the same as the current Nissans, but the screen is the major star here. Automatic climate controls. You know, Right now I have it set pretty low so the fan doesn't blow y'all away as I talk. Dual climate, auxiliary and USB decked out. You have 2 USB. Push to start down here in the center console. Your gear shift, nice, slow, and aggressive with chrome and shiny plastic accents. You can control everything on the screen from down here, like that Infinity review I did a few videos back. You can operate from here without taking your hands off the driving area. Right, you know, one hand on the wheel, one down here. Nice touch. Feels good. Normal and sport driving modes, selectable with a button press. Cup holders. Soft armrest, real plush. Inside, you have a 12-volt charger, but not much else in there. With a red accent around it to help you see it. Pretty deep console area right there too. So yeah, that's what you're working with. Not too shabby. The console looks nice. Kind of reminds me of the current Hyundai Sonata, actually, with that geometric shape. But this one is angled towards you, and it looks a little sharper and more high quality than the Hyundai. The steering wheel, one thing you might not like, personally I don't really like this. You know, it's not a complete circle. It's like a circle up top, and at the bottom it kind of straightens out and goes straight in a vertical line. Some cars are doing that lately. I don't really know why. Personally, I don't like that. But hey, it's something to think about. Let's hop in the back and see how much room we have. Yeah, not too bad, but not the best. But I can stretch my legs out, and that's more than enough today. But same details. Plush door liners, chrome door handles. The seats are that same soft material, pretty sturdy, pretty tough. Stain resistant, I'm guessing. Seems like if you spill some on this, it might just roll off, you know. Good touch. You have your vents back here for the rear riders. You know, make sure everybody's comfortable. Feels pretty good. I don't know, the headroom is kind of low. It's a real slanted, aerodynamic looking car. So you're going to lose some headroom to get that sporty look. And you have your rear cup holders, of course. Hideaway compartment. Time for the center console shot. Look at that, man. That looks nice. That's a nice looking interior. I like this. Especially with that screen popping with the blue hits from the lights. The illuminations, you know, on the screen. With popping off of the little white font color. That center console with that chrome. Look at that. That's a nice looking ride. Good job, Nissan. Y'all did a good job on this interior. I like it. That was 0 to 60 pretty fast. I didn't look at the seconds. Y'all can look at that. But I'm on the road, obviously. Not a lot to say about it. The ride is smooth. Feels a little lighter than the last generation Maxima. And it's still sporty. Good acceleration. Nice shock absorption. So it feels like a lighter, more agile version of the Nissan Maxima. So they improved the drive, I would say. They put that new Nissan engine in it. I can tell by the sound of it. So I'm guessing the gas mileage is much improved. One of the best things about the Nissans this generation has been the gas mileage that they get. Yeah, real light through the turn right there. Real easy to steer. Just a quick test drive. If you've driven a Maxima before, you kind of know what to expect, but just expect, you know, a more agile version. Especially if you drove the previous generation, the one that this one replaces. So, not much to say about it except feels good. Feels good on the road. Looks good. Why not give the 2016 Nissan Maxima a try? Took me a while to refresh it, but I think it was worth the wait. We got a lot of updated technology. We got features. We got a nice, beautiful screen. We got quality materials lining the cabin with stitching. It's just a nice ride. It kind of looks like an Infiniti. This could be, you know, a base model Infiniti maybe. I wouldn't even say a base model. This car could, you know, stomp with the big dogs. This could have been an Infiniti for all we know. Yeah. So, keep in mind, this is a brand new model, brand new generation. Right out of the gate. So, there may be a few kinks that get ironed out over the next couple of years. Slight refreshes, but this is the model you're going to have probably for the next 3 or 4 years or longer. So right out of the gate, without having long-term experience with it, it's kind of tough to give it a solid rating, but on initial impression, I'll give this a 4.5 out of 5. I might upgrade that to a 5 out of 5 a little later. Check the description box, because right now I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 because I don't know how reliable it's going to be. So if this car had been out for a couple years and the reliability reports were out, personally, this would be a 5 out of 5 ride for me. But until that happens, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 with a potential 5 out of 5. You know, I'm going to check it out, see how people report on the electronics and any issues that might pop up. Because back in the day, a little like last year when they put out that new Chrysler 200, I jumped the gun. I gave it a higher score than it deserved, because over time that car performed terribly. And I went back and edited the disclaimer and said, you know, I couldn't recommend that car. So this is a brand new refresh, and I'm going to keep that in mind. And I don't think any problems like that will happen with a Nissan. Chrysler and Nissan are two totally different things, you know. So 4 out of 5. I would say look for it to be a 5 out of 5 in a little while when I see how it performs over time. Thank you for watching. Nissan, you did a good job. The Maxima was in need for a little touch-up, and I like what you're doing. Average Car Review Guy, signing out.